You're about to see a crucial piece of evidence in an upcoming criminal case against two Niota police officers. Good evening, and thank you for watching News Channel 9 at 6. I'm Natalie Genereski.
And I'm Calvin Sneed. The victim provided a copy of the dashboard video from his alleged beating. News Channel 9's John Madewell joins us now after watching the video. John?
Well, Calvin and Natalie, the most important part is what happens outside of camera view. The microphone of one of the indicted officers captures the audio, and the wife of the victim recorded the aftermath of the arrest. Now, we want to tell you up front, some of the images are graphic. It all starts when Niota Police Officer Jonathan Scott pulls over Ray Stewart on his scooter without a tag. This is in June of 2011. After the stop, Stewart walks into his home to get his paperwork and stays inside for a few minutes. Next, Officer Scott and Niota Sergeant Donald McCarter enter. It's outside of camera view, but caught on Scott's microphone. The voice you hear is McCarter. The moans are Stewart's.
Why are you arresting me? Sir, I'm arresting me for it on your back, sir. Why are you arresting me? That was unnecessary.
Inside, Stewart's wife captures the aftermath on video. His head is split open in the back, and he claims officers rolled him into his own pool of blood. That's why you see so much blood on his face.
He performed what I call a WWF smackdown maneuver. He bodily picked me up, slung me up in the air, and head first into the concrete floor.
Before this incident, Stewart had made complaints to Niota City Hall about officers writing tickets and making DUI stops outside of jurisdiction. A grand jury indicted both officers on charges of official oppression and conspiracy to commit official oppression. But he has civil lawsuits filed against several officers outside of Niota's department.
When I was on the floor bleeding in that room, McMinn deputies were there. They haven't been investigated. They haven't been charged because Steve Bebb's directive to TBI was to only investigate Niota beating me in that room basically between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Stewart claims he was mistreated after his head was split open. District Attorney General Steve Bebb says he listened to all of Stewart's claims. He says the one complaint that got his attention was the alleged beating. That's when he asked the TBI to investigate. Later, Bebb recused himself. Special Prosecutor Joe Baugh out of Nashville will bring the case against Officers McCarter and Scott.
I have faith in God, and I have faith in America and the justice system that justice will be done.
Now, Ray Stewart has been exonerated on the criminal charges, while the traffic charges from Niota are still pending. Meanwhile, the indicted officers are slated for trial beginning August 12th. Now, we left messages for the Niota mayor and police chief, but have not heard from either one. Now, Stewart also has a federal and state civil suit against these officers. Calvin?
Thanks, John.